Hello and welcome to Miss Rhodey. Today I want to discuss how I created this mock-up in Chatgpt. I will begin with the Chatgpt interface. I enter a simple prompt into the app. Here I am describing the photo of the grandpa. Because basically, I want to start off with the photo image that I'm going to put on the t-shirt. Because I'm not going to create a new t-shirt. I just want to create an image of a t-shirt that I can use for a mock-up. So here, I'm getting a little descriptive. I'm showing how old I want the grandpa to look and where I want him to be. I want him in the living room. And you can be as descriptive as you want. But for the sake of the video, I use short, simple prompts. So it's taking a little while to create the image. Okay, so I gave it a thumbs up because I like it, and I'm going to download the image. And this is the actual t-shirt, and like I said, I'm not going to create a new t-shirt. I just want to create a mock-up using this t-shirt. So I'm going to insert the photo of the grandfather that I just downloaded, and I'm changing the color of the font to blue, to a dark blue. Okay, so this is what the t-shirt looks like. So what I'm going to do here is take a screenshot that I can re-enter into Chatgpt. Okay, so now I'm pasting that screenshot into Chatgpt, and I'm going to give Chatgpt another prompt. So this prompt is the wife. So I want to show the wife putting that t-shirt into a box, into a gift box. And I also want to let you know that I forgot to use the word gift box. So when it actually creates the shirt, it's going to be in like a regular box that looks like a moving box. So once we get to that part, I'll explain later. I will explain what I did. And there is a free version of Chatgpt. However, because I use it so much, I just opted to have the subscription. And the subscription is $20 a month. So I don't know how often or how many photos you can create with the free version, but I just know that when I started using it, I needed to create more images. So that caused me to have to make a subscription. So as you see, it's creating the image, and it's going to show the grandmother placing the t-shirt into like what looks like a moving box. So sometimes it takes a little while for the images to load. So you just have to be patient. Okay, so you see it looks like a moving box. So what I'm going to do is give it a new prompt. And I'm very simple. I just said, I'm sorry, I meant for it to be a gift box. And what you do is, when you don't give it very specific prompts, or let the computer know that you want to keep the same image of the woman, it'll create a different woman. As you can see, once this photo loads, it's gonna be a grandmother that looks like that one, but she's gonna be slightly different, with like a different color dress on. So if you want to keep the grandma image, the image that you had, so your new mock-up can look like that image, you can either copy and paste it and just tell it to change the gift box, or you can just be very specific, because sometimes when you copy and paste it, it may tell you something strange, like it may think that, I don't know, that it's copying an image from somewhere else. Like it'll tell you that it can't, I guess for copyright purposes, it'll think that you took that image from somewhere else and you're trying to make a copy. Like it doesn't remember. Sometimes it seems like it may not remember that it was the one, that Chatgpt was the one that created the image. So like I said, you see it's a different grandmother. So it doesn't matter to me for the sake of this video. So I just use that grandmother and I download the picture. And what I do is, now I'm going to insert that photo into Zazzle's design, because it's a place where I can create mockups within Zazzle. So I'm just going to adjust the photo, because I want to make sure I'm able to get the whole photo in the mockup. Because sometimes if it's too big, it may cut off certain aspects of the mockup. And like I said in the other video, your mockups tell a story. So I want the customer to see the complete story. Okay, so now I'm just resizing it. So when I create the mockup, I won't have any problems with the size. And I'm doing this in Paint. So this is actually Paint. And I saved it as a JPG file. Okay, so now I'm back on the product screen. And right here, I'm trying to look for the, you see how everything was kind of faded out, where I couldn't click on the media manager part. So I'm just like trying to, look for it. So I basically realized that I need to go to the back end of the store to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to the back end of the store, because like I said, I don't want to create a new product. I just want to create the mock-up. So I'm searching for it. Okay. And here's product media manager. So I want to delete that. But accidentally, you know how the visual search button is above the delete button. So sometimes I may accidentally click on the visual search. So basically, I just inserted it, and that's how I created my mockup. So you see, it's a new mockup, because what you want to do is occasionally you want to change your mockups. And now I'm going to share it on Pinterest, my t-shirt. Now, as you can see, this t-shirt, it looks a little too small for it to be a grandfather, for it to fit a grandfather. So what you can do, you can go back and just ask for a large t-shirt. You can do that. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a great day.